Is it over for Crypto.com, Crowcoin, and Chronos? What's up, y'all? It's Crypto Cho bringing you the latest and the greatest. And how y'all feeling, man? I know it's been about 3 weeks since I made my last video officially. Well, I made a video the other day. It didn't get uploaded for some strange reason. And I know I've been missing out of action. A lot of people saying, Tro, price has been dropping, things been getting put on Crypto.com. We see this Wells notice from the SEC for Crypto.com. Where have you been? Man, we need updates on how you feeling, man. And I gotta tell you, I'm feeling more bullish than ever for the crypto space, and we got a deep dive into what the SEC is doing, because right now they trying to stop crypto innovation in the United States. We know the election is right around the corner, guys. We got less than 30 days for the election, and I think this is a super villain Gary Gensler chance to make one big final bang before he's out of the office, man. I don't know who really wants Gary Gensler in there, to be honest. I do believe no matter who wins in this crypto or in this election, I do believe they will get Gary Gensler out of office, because he is bad for innovation. Not for just the crypto space, but for any type of innovation and technology, because we know blockchain technology will change the world. And Gary Gensler knows this as well. So I'm not too sure why he is so against the crypto world. But I do believe, like I said, no matter who wins in November, whether it's Trump or whether that's Kamala or Harris, I do think we will see another SEC commissioner who is more bullish on crypto than Gary Gensler. But let's get straight into it, man. Let's talk about it. Crow, where we at with price today? So right now, man, we can see I'm currently on CoinMarketCap, and we are looking at Chronos. So Chronos is currently down 1% on the day. The market cap is at $1.9 billion. And we rank 41 out of all the cryptocurrencies. Now, I do believe, and I will continue to say, that Chronos is, and Crow is, a top 25 project. We starting to take notice of the SEC is seeing what Chronos is doing, what Crypto.com is doing, how they're building out their infrastructure, how they're building out their exchange, and how Chronos and Crypto.com is slowly taking over as a top exchange to go to when it comes to buying cryptocurrencies in the United States. So a lot of things that's really occurring on or happening behind the scenes that, you know, the everyday person doesn't realize. But I believe that's why the SEC is attacking the Crypto.com, and we're going to see what Chris, the CEO of Crypto.com, has to say about it. But when I'm looking at this chart, man, I'm looking at it from a very bullish standpoint, because we can see back in March of this year, we were at 16 cents. So if we were to get to 16 cents today, that's 100% gains. And I do believe that's very much so possible, going really past 16 cents. Me personally, I can see $1 Crow, and I've been saying this for quite a while, but that's just my honest opinion because of everything that they're doing. And I'm going to show you some facts and some stats about how Crypto.com is slowly becoming that #1 exchange to go to. Now let's talk about it, man. Chris, like I said, he was saying some things about how the SEC just sent the Wells notice. Well, what Crypto.com has decided to do, actually, they decided to file a suit against the SEC. That's right. They're filing a suit against the SEC to protect the future of crypto in the United States. So Chris said this unprecedented action by a company or by our company against a federal agency is a warranted response to the SEC's regulation by enforcement regime, which has hurt more than 50 million American crypto holders, and to use all regulatory tools available to bring certainty to the industry through proper rulemaking. Crypto.com has also filed a petition with the CFTC and SEC to confirm crypto derivative products categorization. So while we welcome recent bipartisan support for the industry, that message has not been received by current SEC leadership that issue us a Will's notice. The SEC's unauthorized overreach and unlawful rulemaking regarding crypto must be stopped. Recent rulings have made clear that crypto is not itself a security and thus is not an investment contract simply because it changes hands. For this reason and many other reasons, we continue to be very bullish on the U.S. crypto market and our imminent plans to expand our offerings to U.S. customers. So what Chris is basically saying, he's saying this is some BS. That's right. This is some BS. And the SEC is just doing things and they're just trying to show their hand of power. They're trying to show that they are trying to be in charge in some type of way. But in all honesty, we know it's a lot of big players behind the scenes that's really moving the SEC to do the things that they do. Because we know Gary Gensler, once upon a time, if we look at old videos, Gary Gensler was very bullish on not only Bitcoin, but other altcoins as well. So it's kind of mysterious to really see how his tone has changed over the years. Like how you go from being super bullish on crypto to just absolutely trying to destroy crypto within a few years. So that's why I'm saying some things that's happening behind the scenes. But shout out to Albert, man. He said, following the news that Crypto.com is suing the SEC after receiving a Will's notice from the agency, the spot volume on the exchange did not decrease, indicating that market participants using Crypto.com for trading maintain confidence in the company. So Crypto.com has recorded $52 billion in spot volume in the first 9 days of October, representing a daily average of $5.87 billion. Provided this trend continues, Crypto.com is poised to break its all-time high spot volume record again, not the first time, but again, with a projected volume of $182 billion. The current spot volume record is just from this September when Crypto.com hit the high water mark of $133 billion traded on the platform. Crypto.com is the second largest SEC in the world in terms of spot volume with a 15% market share. So Crypto.com is continuously growing, only behind the likes of Binance. That's right. And we love to see that, man. We love to see the spot volume because a lot of people ask me, Tro, how does this affect the price of CRO? Well, I continue to say, even though Chris doesn't directly talk about CRO as a coin or as an investment, we know why he didn't do that. And we can see because we see the SEC is trying to come after Crypto.com right now. But even though he doesn't directly talk about it, everything in the app points to CRO. So in order to get all these different trading rebates, up your referral limits and things like that, you have to own CRO in some type of way. And they make it to where not only do you have to own CRO, but they also provide CRO or utility for CRO directly in the app, such as the airdrop arena, where you can stake your CRO and lock your CRO up for a certain amount of time and receive different airdrops in the coins that they are offering. And the more CRO you have, the more airdrops you will receive, even though if it's just a small amount of airdrops per airdrop or per token. If you continue to do these things and continue to lock up CRO, that money will add up because you're getting a small amount here, a small amount here. And the more CRO that you have, the up or the bigger your bag will be when it comes to the airdrop. So Albert also said, whenever I write a post about Crypto.com exchange volumes, I tend to get many questions, more than I can answer myself. One of the more common ones is Crypto.com is growing so fast, why now? I found someone who can answer this. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Here are two for you. Sometime in August, Chris, the CEO, posted about Crypto.com push to onboard more institutional investors, VIP traders, and HNWIs to the platform. So Chris stated this in August. He said lots of institutional clients and VIP traders onboarded in the last couple of months. Robust APIs, fiat access, good support, and stronger retail flows. Besides taking the #1 spot or rank on spot, derivatives open interest grew 4x to over $1 billion. So a lot of things going on. And then we can see, man, An article came out recently about how Binance was pretty much falling off. Somebody said, let's be real, Binance is falling off, and that's bad news for us, not for the whales. From the 42% market share in early 2024 to 36 now, that's a nosedive. So why did it happen? A lot of things happened. We know CZ got locked up. It's still FreeZ. I think CZ is out now. They have $4 billion in fines, and the new CEO Richard Ting is scrambling to clean up things. However, guys, the good news, platforms like Bybit and Crypto.com are swooping in, picking up where Binance is slipping. Bybit CEO straight up called the U.S. market too risky, so they're moving to Dubai. But Crypto.com is really embracing the United States, even with all the BS that's going on, man. So we can see, of course, like I said earlier this month, we saw that Binance was dropping. Well, Crypto.com is surging, guys. We're increasing market share. So Binance market share has dropped, but Crypto.com market share has risen by 8%. So I've been saying this for a while. I do believe Crypto.com will eventually take over from Binance as the #1 spot volume, and I do believe that will lead to a surge in the price of CRO itself, just because of everybody coming to Crypto.com wanting to buy different projects. They're gonna start to see, okay, CRO is hitting different, man. CRO is hitting different. Now, guys, am I still bullish on CRO? Yes, sir. I am very much so bullish on CRO. I do believe we're just getting started. That will notice, I don't believe it's going to slow CRO down any at all. Like we said, people are still using Crypto.com as a trading platform. And once we get this new presidential nominee or elect, then I do believe we will start to see new powers to be in the SEC. And I do think Gary Gensler is trying to get his last hurrah before he's out of there, because we know that once the election happens, no matter what the SEC is doing, no matter who is in office, we tend to see cryptos go up. So I do believe it will be the same this go around, and I don't believe the SEC will hurt Crypto.com in any type of way, because even if, you know, it's canceled in the United States, this is a worldwide type of asset class when it comes to cryptos, and Crypto.com is able to do business around the world. So Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, don't forget, turn on those notifications. I'm back, baby, better than ever. And I will continue to update you guys on what's going on in the crypto space. So Crypto Troll, I'm out of here.